Hello. 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 I got. Hiya! Pinata's here.
I've been just extremely busy.
Whoa!
Extremely busy. What'd you do?
Is nobody else still at the house? Gotcha!
Oh!
Yes!
The ruthlessness.
Yes! Gotcha!
Big D is on a killing spree.
You have red and blue eyes. It's a nice mask you got there.
Yeah, pink and blue.
Ah!
What was that?
What was that? No! No! Ah! Oh, my hat! My hat! My hat! Oh, no! Ah! If I get these, is it? Oh no!
Oh, why?
Oh! No! 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 Batman! Okay.
Batman.
Oh God! No! Where's the horse? White chocolate! Ah! Fuck!
I think
Oh
we
God!
all do.
Oh God!
that was the scariest thing I've ever seen.
He's in a safe garden. All he has to do is just stay here. Oh. No, don't go there. No. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get up. Get off the fences. Oh God. Ah! They're taking over. Oh God. Please make it over the hump. Ah!
Oh, whoa. I wasn't. Hey, there you go. That's awesome. That's cool.
Birthday! 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 Happy birthday!
Corey in the House isn't even its own show, it's a spin-off of another DC show. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Raven in the House. No, that's So Raven. I heard Corey in the House and it was like, Raven, it was all...
It's not my fault. Even though I just put that dirt right there. And then another fish just jumped into the lava. Oh my God, no.
Why didn't I move?
Cool.
Welcome to Minecraft Power Hour. Tis Friday. Tis another week. Tis the beginning of the weekend. Tis time for the stream. Hi, Kiki. How you been?
It's in a week. I'm okay.
Well, hopefully soon. It won't be a week in between streams.
I be looking forward to this testing when it's not a week in between.
Yeah, I definitely want to get back to the Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule. But
Whoa, I almost broke this glass.
oh,
Oh, I remember. I was fixing these pickaxes because one of them didn't have mending, and that's the one I wasted about 25 levels on.
ah.
So I guess that's where I'm going to start my 20 minutes of the stream.
hmm. Oh, was I gonna do the pool? Did you jump too high? What happened?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you were going to do the lava because you finally cleared it out, right?
Yeah.
You was gonna put all the sea cucumber things up in here.
Yeah.
Oh, look at all that iron.
I know all these resources down here. I'm gonna be so mad if I break this and like lava starts spilling out.
You're gonna be so mad you break that in lava. Oh my gosh. Nah, you'll be fine. Always carry water on you.
I got space for that. So, how's your week been? Got anything planned this weekend?
Going to a birthday party tomorrow, and we have to drive like an hour away
Oh wow.
because they picked a specific restaurant that's the last of the restaurant, and it's only an hour away. When
So
there's restaurants like it closer.
so last as in like they're going out of business?
Yeah, like there used to be like a whole bunch of them, but now there isn't anymore. And this is like the last one, I guess, in the state.
Oh.
And so
Okay.
they want to go to this specific one instead of going to this other restaurant that's kind of sort of almost like it.
Okay. I guess I can see that a little bit. An hour is far
Uh,
though.
See, yeah, an hour is totally so far. But it's where the birthday boy wants to go, so that's where we're going.
Okay.
What about you?
Yeah, this is podcast weekend. So, I used to call it podcast week because I would spend the whole week watching anime, but because things are so different nowadays, I only can do podcast weekend for the next little bit. Or I've only been able to do for like only been able to do the weekends recently. There we go. So, one, hopefully I'll be able to spread anime out across more days, so I'll be more in the know. But then also, yeah, then I won't have to like cram it all into one day. So, yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be in the movie room, hunker down, and start like 30 shows or something. I don't know. Probably not 30. I won't be able to get.
Dang.
I probably won't be able to get that many, but basically, I'm gonna start all of the shows, and the episode's gonna be like 5 hours long, and then like 2 episodes from this next episode, I won't finish most of them.
Oh my gosh.
But
That's so long.
that actually happened. Like we had one episode that was 5.5 hours long because I watched like 16 shows and I wanted to talk about all of them.
Oh my gosh. You know, I think I even might remember that too.
Yeah. It's like we start the show and then you're like, oh, okay, cool, I'll catch you guys later. Come back after you had a whole day full of events and we're still going strong.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I really do think I remember that.
so yeah, that is my plan. I'm gonna be knocking out a bunch of shows and yeah. How do I want to do this? Oh yeah, I need a vote.
Yes.
Yay to
Whoops.
digging this area out and getting a bunch of stone that we don't need. Or nay, fill it in with stone because we don't need more stone.
Wait, why are you digging out the stone?
Because if I fill this in with water and pickles, you won't be able to see it.
Oh, then filling it in with stone because we don't need more stone.
Okay. Yay.
Wait, what the? Oh, okay. Hold up. I got this.
What?
Da 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 eep. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Aha! Dun, 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 dun. I fixed it.
The pickaxe?
Oh no, I'm nowhere near fixing pickaxe. I gotta fix both of them, so it's like 2 pickaxes
Oh,
that I gotta fix. I'm
what
getting
is
rid of this water.
water?
Yep.
Is there a leak somewhere?
Yeah, remember the leak?
Oh, the one that broke the thingy?
Oh, the one with the lava, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wow! Please make it me catch the edge. Please catch the edge. Oh, I caught the edge. Whew. Okay. Boop. Boop. There we go. Boop. Okay, make sure nobody falls in those holes.
Grab me some more stone. So, oh, okay, I remember. Crap. I remembered one thing, but I wanted to talk about the other one first. Oh, that thing I brought up this whole story, and I forgot the basically the punchline. Oh God, it's nighttime. Oh no, oh no. So you said that the popcorn was so good.
The
Lady
ladyfinger popcorn?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So
So little and cute.
yes. Anytime someone says so good, it reminds me of a little side series from Homestar Runner. I can't remember. Oh, I think it's Cheer Squad or something like that. And there's like 4 girls, and like, well, one of them was like cheerleader. The other one was like, crap. I don't remember all 4 of their names, but I remember that one of them was called the ugly one. And
Oh my god.
yeah, whenever they start the show, or whatever it goes to them, something comes up that they all like, and they're all in unison. They're like, so good. So
Oh, and that's what that reminded you
yeah,
of.
every time somebody says so good, I just hear them all go, so good. Yeah, that long-winded, backstory heavy story that I forgot. Yeah.
I mean, at least you remembered it though.
Yeah, I wonder how much of it. I had to go back to the VOD, and I was like, "Where was I? Where did I lose track of the story?" And I'm like, "Okay, cool." And I went back before that, and I'm like, "Okay." And then I was like, "What would have triggered that story?" And then you're like, "So good," and I'm like, "Oh, that reminds me of." Oh yeah, duh. That's the whole thing. You said it triggered me again. I was like, "Oh." So, yeah. Now, the second big question. So, if you had unlimited money, what would you do with it?
End world hunger.
Okay. How?
I do not know how, but with my unlimited money, we will solve that problem some way.
Okay. So, I guess the trick about this is yes, you have unlimited money, but it's more realistic. What can you actually do with unlimited money?
Okay. Well, I wanted the Nobel Prize winner answer. With unlimited money, I wouldn't have to live, and I would basically just donate it to other people. If I have like the same life I have now with my streaming and everything,
Uh-huh.
I would donate. I would like donate to other people. I'd be like Mr. Beast. There we go.
Okay, so you just
I
go
would do that.
around just making it rain.
Yeah.
Um, so in doing that, I'm trying to think. It's been a year since I brought this up, so I'm trying to think. Where do we go from that? Okay, let's because unlimited is actually not real. We're gonna move on to the other question. For me, unlimited money, basically will make me have. I think my answer before would be like unlimited free time. Like
Hmm.
I wouldn't have to do anything, so all of my basic needs are taken care of, and it's. I would say from the outside, my answer is kind of a selfish answer because with unlimited money, you can give a lot of it away to anybody, everybody. And I feel like somehow that can end up being a bad thing because if anybody and everybody has all the money, then kind of the way that the world works and the systems that are in place will get kind of thrown out of whack.
Hmm.
So not that I don't want to give people money and all that kind of stuff. I don't think I would. I think I would keep it hidden. Like I wouldn't say, "Oh, I got unlimited money," because it's like one, it attracts attention, too much attention, a lot of the wrong type of attention, and me, I'm not really
Yeah.
like. I don't. it's I don't know. It's one of those things where it's the like you get a genie with all these wishes, but then you make these wishes that you're like, oh, this is a simple thing, and you get all these weird consequences. So
Yeah. Or you be that person that on the third wish for more wishes.
yeah,
And
and in
then
this case, you're like, sure, here's more wishes, and I don't know, and I like, yeah, the nice answer to like, if you could save everybody, would you? Then yeah, but there's some people that don't. I don't know.
deserve
It is
to
like
be saved.
who are you? Who are you to say who deserves what? It's like it's such a like it's such a subjective thing that what I would do is set it up. I would try to think what's the most effective way that I could help without one making people entitled to the point where they're like, oh well, I know you, so you should help me just because I know you.
Oh yeah.
Um, and just because you decide that you would you want to help a ton of people and all that kind of stuff, and yes, that's a great thing to help. Um, the people who you help may not have the greatest intentions.
Mm-hmm.
So I would feel responsible for what happens because of my gift or something.
Actions.
Yeah. So unlimited is a very very hard choice for me. Basic for me, I would have to say like nothing really would change. Things would just be a lot easier, and I feel
How do you do with the taxes?
uh. So it depends on what form the money comes in, I guess. Um, let's say it's like a wallet that just keeps giving you 20s. It's like you would get taxed for however many 20s you put. Um, I don't know, cause like what taxes you have to have a EIN number, right? And they have to report. Um, you have to report your income. So I'm like, would you have like your source of income? Um, would have to somehow report to the tax revenue service. And like, what if you give money to someone overseas or something like that? Then
Mm-hmm.
it's like I don't even know like international employees or like what the whole thing is about that. So yeah, that would be very I don't know because it's like, is it quantifiable? Is it an actual thing that you pull money out of and like you would get taxed on the amount that you use that year, or is it unlimited money and unlimited taxes?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even think about. Yeah, we've never come across that, the whole taxes part. So that's interesting. I'm not really sure. Um, so yeah, I need to think about that one more because I have a completely different mindset from the last time we talked about it, and I actually don't remember what my answers are. So I kind of want to go back and find it and be like, here it is. Wow, I had a better answer last time. um, so the next question is $1 million. If you had that, what would you do?
Learn how to invest money so I'm set for life. So then I can invest the money to make sure I'll always have money so I can live off of not having to work, but off my investment.
Okay. So, we talked about this before a little bit. Um, as far as investing and like living off your investments. I don't. I think the information that I got was maybe 2 years ago, and it was around the time when the lottery was like at a was it at a billion? Does that sound right?
Hmm?
The lottery was at a billion?
Uh, Close to it. I know it was a really high number, yes.
Okay. I'm just thinking. I'm like, I think it's at one of them's at 300 million. So for it to be a billion, that's not too far fetched.
It was a really high number.
Yeah, yeah. I think it was because I think the chart the what the oh the ch- I saw a little spot of lava in my corner of my eye. I was like, ah. Okay. So the yeah, I think the little sign, like it'll show like I think it went 999, and like they didn't have a
Yeah.
fourth digit. So yeah, so when the lottery went up to a billion, a bunch of YouTube videos were coming. Or at least I was searching videos and I came across a lot of videos basically giving advice for people who win a lot of money like that. And one of the one oh excuse me nighttime one of the videos was from this like financial lady, and she when I came across the video that she was in, I had already done a little bit of research. Oh, okay, hello zombie and spider and zombie on fire. Oh, okay. I'll let y'all chill in the thing. So I basically I started learning about CDs and how those work, and I learned of the thing like government bonds and private bonds and all that kind of stuff, which is basically like loaning companies or loaning governments money, and you get the interest from it. But you have to. Oh God, I did it again. I went upstairs to get dirt, and then I just came back downstairs after I went to sleep. Um, so basically, let's say you would loan the money to the U.S. government for 5 years. There is a certain amount of interest that you would get from it, and depending on what company or government or entity it is, it can range, and how long you keep it in there. It could range from like a couple percent to a couple more percent, and that's where a lot of people invest like their retirement and stuff like that. When people are like, "Where do you invest your money?" They're like stocks and bonds. Like bonds, bonds is like a government bond or a private bond where you give it to a company and it sits there for a few years, and then once that
Yes.
time's up, you get your money back plus interest. So,
Mm-hmm.
oh God, okay, man, we're gonna have to make this. We gotta pull some of this dirt out, or make another chest under it. So I looked into that, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I had an idea for CDs and stuff like that. When I came across the video with the lady, she she knew about bonds and how they worked and all that kind of stuff because that was her profession. And what she said was like 4 times better than what I was thinking. And I was like, wait, what? It's even faster than what I was thinking? I was like, what? What? I don't understand how. I'm like, yeah, because it's not my field, so yeah, that makes sense. I don't get it, but I was like, why? I was confused. So I was like, okay, what happened?
There's no space.
Space for
We need to stick any of these arrows, these bows,
the the
all the
the
chests
enchanted
are
bows.
filled. Yes.
Okay, so and you're just putting arrows into the chest.
I'm just putting the bows in the chest, so I kind of throw away all the arrows.
Yeah, you torch them in the thing.
Yes.
Is there more that you could torch, or are they all torched?
No, I guess I could do these over here. Torch all of these.
Yeah, how much time will that buy you?
There's actually a lot of them up in there, so I think we'll be good
Okay.
until the next time I have to come back over here and fix all my stuff again.
Yeah, we're gonna need some. Oh, that's right. I don't have to worry about the iceway melting anymore. It's out of unmeltable ice. Yeah. Let me go ahead and put these up here, so then I won't have to worry about it getting dark and stuff spawning behind me. Actually, I need to put it here too because stuff could just spawn while I'm putting stuff here. Okay, so yeah, I didn't know where to get the information that she got for the advice that she was giving for people who come into a lot of money, where there's like inheritance or like a lottery ticket or something like that. And another thing, oh yeah, so let's see, because that's like a different question. So I'm gonna cut that back. So as far as investing goes, from the 1/4 capacity of what she said, from what I know, and all the things that I could find at the time, I think the highest interest you could get is like 2 or 3% on like a CD or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think what she was coming up was like 8%, and I don't know where or how to do that. But let's go ahead and say that you could get 4 times as much as the numbers that I know. With a 2 point whatever it is percent, if you invest $1,000 for 5 years, you will get $110 because it's like an 11% 11% turnaround after the whole cycle goes through. So if you invested $1 million, but you have to leave it in there for 5 years, you will end up with what, 11,000? Right? One times 0.1. 110,000.
Okay, but then you would get back the million that you also put in there, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
you.
yeah. So basically, you could take out the 110,000, and
Mm-hmm.
then you would have to like basically roll over the money, and then in another 5 years, you'll get 110,000.
Hmm.
So, let's say you can do 4 times as much because that's what the lady said. So basically, every 5 years, you would get $400,000. How? Hello, Deep. How you doing? You guys.
Deep pie.
The bot's broken. That's why. She didn't announce that you're here. Are you blowing stuff up at the moment? No. So this used to be the lava pit. That's where all the lava that's in the walls. That's where all the lava came from, and I finally completely emptied it out. So this is the second half over here, and I'm basically gonna turn this into a sea pickle paradise looking thing. But yeah, how you doing? So yeah, so let's say.
Oh yeah, did you tell him that somebody had moved into his house?
I forgot. Oh, Deep. Somebody, we got a squatter in your house. I don't know how long he's been there, but I think if you don't kick him out, he's gonna own your house. Let's see. I just got done with the father-daughter dance. Ah, nice.
Aww.
But yeah. So let's say every 5 years you get your little dividend, and it's $400,000 because you did what that lady said.
Yes.
Can you wait 5 years and not touch any of it?
Well, I mean, you would still. I wouldn't put all of my money. I would just put a good chunk of it in there.
Okay.
And so, and I mean, as long as I don't be like crazy people who want to, spend, have a like 100 group posse with them just to pay and all that other junk. And actually, understand that you don't need a $20,000 house that has 25 million rooms in it, and there's only like you and your family of 4 or something.
Wait.
I'm not one of.
I know you meant a higher number, but where do you see some $20,000 houses?
It's like really 20 million
Okay,
like
I'm
really
like,
expensive houses that are like 3 swimming pools, a 20-car garage, all this other stuff that you just don't need, but people have anyways when you have so much money. I'm not one of those people that will be like, oh, all because I have such and such money, I'm gonna go and buy this big of a house and all this unnecessary stuff I really don't need.
okay. So you would invest all of it. You would just invest some of it. How much of it would you invest? And then what would you do with the rest?
Okay, so you said I get 1 million, right?
Yeah.
I would probably invest about I'll probably invest about 1/4 of it of it.
Okay.
And then let's see. I would want a nice house, but not like super crazy expensive.
So with
Mm.
realistic numbers, what number do you think you would go for?
Uh,
Because this is kind of an exercise on how much $1,000,000 actually is.
okay. Well, I know I probably whatever house I get, I would not go over like a million. Like I wouldn't go over. Hmm. I don't know. Like
Okay, so
I
so
don't know exactly like how much houses cost. Like in general. I didn't
okay,
know like there's really like expensive houses
okay.
though.
So there are um, many people that I know that own houses, and their houses are anywhere from $200,000 to $300,000.
Okay, and so then technically I wouldn't have to worry about payments because I would just pay for the whole house right then and there. So I would technically only have to worry about
The taxes.
uh yeah, everything like appliances and everything else.
Mm, so you can go from where
So
you currently are. So would you get yourself a brand new house, or
like
or
have one like built to what like exactly what I want.
yeah? Let's go in between the 250 to one. Let's see. Oh yeah, Deep says a normal size house, 1 story, 3 bedrooms in the suburbs is about 180K to 250. Yeah, and that's the minimum. So for the people that we
Hi
do
Cosmic.
for the people that we do know, let's do 250 because, um, or you want to do 200?
Uh we'll do 250.
Okay, so 250 got you a nice basic house, and 1/4 of the million is gone. You invested the
Mm-hmm.
other 1/4, so you have $500,000 left.
Yeah.
What would you do with
That-
the rest?
I would take half of that 500,000
Hmm.
and save it. Like just keep in my savings to
Okay.
like what I would like live off of. And
Okay.
then oh,
So why put that in the savings?
because it's like the money I use to get me through. This is so hard.
That's exactly why I bring this up. This is very fun and very
Uh,
interesting.
um, um, okay, so, mm, I gotta think a little bit. Hold up.
Okay.
Okay, so okay, so we go back to the 500,000. I have
Hmm.
500,000.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna think from there. Mm, because if I'm going off like only doing like streaming,
Hmm.
then I still need to live. Then there's still the tax. Oh, wait, I would pay off my student loans.
I was
Don't forget
wondering
that.
if you.
I was like, wait a minute. This is like a crucial part I'm still forgetting. Student loans. I would pay that off.
Okay. Um. So you don't have to be specific, but would that be a sizable chunk, or would that be like a drop in the bucket compared to
No,
what
it
you have
wouldn't
left?
be. It wouldn't be too much,
Okay. So,
honestly.
um, so you have your house, you have your investment that you could either use for retirement or you could use it as a income generator. Um, it basically every 5 years you're gonna get 100K as a dividend, and whether you need it or not, you can invest it into itself, or you can just take it and use that to live off of. Student loans are paid off, and you basically don't. I love playing this game. It's the $1,000,000 question. Yes, exactly. So what else is there? Family and stuff like that. You have $1 million. Are you gonna say something, or are you like, nah,
I mean,
it's all
technically,
me?
technically, I don't really have $1 million. I got $500,000 left. Well, actually, well, yeah, I still have like a little bit less than $500,000 because I paid off my student loans.
So you're gonna tell everybody like, oh, I won like I won 250K. Man.
I ain't telling them I won anything. I don't know what you're talking about. How'd you get your
Okay.
house? It was just kind of luck. How'd you get your student loan? It was luck too. But, I don't know. Luck of the draw, I guess. I ain't telling people I won jack squat.
See, like, I won it in streaming. I won a house.
Yep, my people that watch me somehow helped me pay for a house.
Mm-hmm.
Like I guess apparently I know people in high places that just love me that much. They helped me pay for my house.
Mm-hmm. So, I got distracted. So, would anything go towards them? Like, would you spend any?
I mean, at the time, I technically, well, if it's based off like right now, technically I don't have a family. So then technically, I mean, I don't know. I mean, like right now I would have some saved.
Okay, so you don't have your own family unit, but the family that you are related to, they're just $1 million's not enough? I need to take care of me first, or is it like everybody's good, don't need nothing? Like I don't know.
I mean, I guess technically funerals are expensive.
Funeral.
So I guess.
I was like, what did I miss?
You said the rest of the family.
Like, you don't get nothing until you're gone. Oh my god. Okay.
I mean, a lot of people struggle with that. So like,
Okay.
making sure you can have like a proper burial, or I guess not really a burial, because I think mine want to be cremated. So I don't know how much different price and that is. So
Okay, so you'll donate some to the Going Out in Style Fund. Cool.
yeah. Well, I guess my parents, like, I don't know, I guess I would help them pay off the rest of their house?
Okay. Now, depending on the house, that could take up all the rest of your money. So, just to stay vague, like with the student loans thing, would there be any left after those two?
I don't know.
Okay.
Like, my student loan honestly is not that much.
Okay. So
My student loan is like what? I think it's like 50K.
Oh, okay.
I don't know about the house now.
Mm-hmm.
So that one I would like, maybe I would just like help with house payment.
Okay. You're like, here's a
Since
chunk.
mine is paid. Yeah. Because I don't know how much they still owe. but they've had this house since I was born because they like I guess I don't know if they paid well they paid for the house when it was being built. I don't know exactly how it went. I just know like
Okay, that's interesting.
we used to live in an apartment, and then when my sister was born, they had pictures of like the house being built that we live in now.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know exactly how that's gone. So
Okay,
it's been
so
almost 25 years of us living, well, not 25 years, but like 24, I think, years of living in this house.
okay, so basically the house is probably done, so you probably still have a sizable chunk.
Yeah.
Okay, so would there be anything else that you would invest in? Because like
Mm,
you already have the investment, you already have your own brand new house, car.
I don't need nothing fancy.
Okay.
Also, can you sleep real quickly so I
Oh,
don't get shot out the
oh, I
bed?
didn't even see. Oh, that's not a bed. That's not a bed at all. There we go. Use a shovel. No.
What?
uh, so so after all of that, you still have more that you could do. So would that just be kind of on a whim?
I
You just
mean,
have money to do what you want?
I
Like,
mean, have my own funeral fund set up because who knows if people find wind that I have the money, they might try to murder me. So I want to make sure I got my own funeral set up.
we're like,
Have it where
that's what you get. All the money's in the funeral now.
have it to where if I have money left over, who it's gonna go to? I would have like all that set up and everything.
Okay, so basically your will would say all the rest of the money goes to the funeral.
Well, not really. I don't need that big of a funeral expense. Shoot. I don't know. I just know like my money that I invested and stuff would
Mm-hmm.
go. So it's like I guess like my parents, if unless they're gone before somebody kills me for all my money, then I guess it would go to like my sister.
Okay, so you'd have set up to where it goes to next of kin and all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
Okay, so is there anything else that you would kind of that you would like that you're like okay, well because you still have a huge amount left. So is there any other things that you're like that you would like to spend it on, or is it all just like small whims that you would just go with the flow with?
I mean, maybe further down the line when I still have a good sizable chunk and I finally do have a family, put aside some money for their college, if they want to go to school at that point, if college is even a relative option
Mm-hmm.
still,
Yeah.
and that far down the line, or whoever knows, college might be free by then, so it won't be no point of having money saved up.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So my answers used to be trying to think what did I used to have set up? I don't remember. But my current answers would be $1 million. So it would basically be the same as what you were saying. I would set up a let's just say a fourth because that's a nice number. Say a fourth to invest in, and I would say another fourth. I don't know if I would do let's see. Would I do the exact same thing? Because for a lot of people when they say $1 million, like at first they throw out some giant things. They're like, oh, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do this, and I'm like, now you're out of money. And they're like, okay, let's take all that back and start over. So, so I kind of that's kind of why I put the unlimited thing at the beginning, because that gets all of that like big flashy stuff out of the way first. So then it's not as many. Now you're broke. Now you're broke. Now you're broke. So now it's kind of tame answers, and yeah, $1 million, believe it or not, is not a lot of money. So what I would end up, I don't remember the pattern. How did I do this? Okay, so it's gonna be lava here. Okay. Oh, that's why I have stone in my pockets. Okay. So student loans, just like you said, take care of all of that. Mine's a little bit higher than what you said, so that would take like not a lot, but it would take a big chunk. One thing I do want to figure out is it better to pay things completely off, or to let certain chunks of money sit in an account and auto debit?
But wouldn't you have to pay for the taxes on those still?
So, depending on how your loan is set up, I don't know for sure as far as the taxes and stuff like that. I think in some cases it's automatically in your monthly payment. So basically it would just be like paying your house note. My thing is, because houses and stuff like that are big investments and they take a long time to pay off, how much interest can you earn if you keep it in a specific type of an account? So let's say,
Oh.
so then like as your money slowly trickles down, eventually you start earning like that 90-day credit kind of thing back. And because it's such a big chunk of money, instead of getting like a couple bucks or something like that, you'll be getting like $2,000, and then you're like, cool, that's like a bunch of house payments. So just let your money sit there and auto debit, and you just kind of, nah, I don't need to touch it, and just let it sit there and roll over every month for 15 years. And it's like, oh, it's actually more than what I put in at the end of the day. So is it worth it? Because you're paying interest on the payments, but how does that compare to the interest that you would earn by keeping it in the account? So that's one question that I want to know the answer to. I just don't. I don't know. I haven't thought about who to ask, or like, I'm like, is this a dumb question? Because I'm not in a situation to where I can actually act on it. But can I just ask some? I don't know. I just feel weird. Be like, hey, what if this imaginary situation happened? Is that a good idea? Yeah. So I just haven't thought of like actually asking someone. Because I feel like it would be a leading question to be like, yeah, let's get the paperwork going. I'm like, no. This is just an imaginary situation.
I'm a curious person. I just want to know
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
happened. And, just in case somehow, somewhere, some magical numbers happen and I just happen to do this, I need to be prepared on how I'm going to situate this.
Yeah. So, so yeah, that's how I don't know about the house, whether I'd just buy one flat out in cash or would I set it up on an account to auto debit? So it's like that with the house. It's like that with the car. Well, I actually the last time I asked this question, I didn't have the car that I have now. So um, I have a better car. So I can't remember if I was thinking about getting a new car back. I think I was. So that's changed. Basically, just pay off my car instead of getting a car. And so yeah, house, car, pay off student loans, and then I would pay off my mom's house. I I think they've been paying on the house long enough to where it wouldn't take up all of my money.
At least you hoping.
Yeah, but um, but yeah, I wanna go ahead and do that. So there's like something to give back because I have a house. It's not as big as my mom's house, but I understand having this giant monthly payment, and if it was just gone, how much of a relief that would be. So, yeah, I would go ahead and take care of that. Oh, I remember some of my answers now. I was going to, I would say, I was gonna buy a house and then have my sister move in here.
Oh, so then you'll be one of those property owners where you can make money by having somebody else living in the house. That's a good answer. I would just buy an even bigger house and like make it nice and everything and then have somebody move in
hmm
to that other part of it.
So you think with the remainder of your money you would invest in real estate and be like a landlord?
Something like that, maybe.
Because that could be your
Sleep.
yep. That could be what you'd. That could be your job, just collecting rent and fixing stuff that people broke.
Mm-hmm.
I hope this ladder does not catch on fire.
Ladder catching on fire.
Yeah, if you put wood stuff next to lava, they tend to catch on fire.
Where is there a ladder near lava?
Now that I'm putting lava into the hallway over here, uh, there's a hallway with lava.
I thought you were doing cucumbers.
So I have 2 buckets of lava I need to get rid of.
Yeah, and 2 buckets of lava turned into you deciding you're gonna do a hallway now.
No, I'm putting the lava instead of me just dumping the lava off somewhere. I'm putting it into the wall. I had 3 buckets. I just need to put 2 more spots, and then I'll go back to the
Cucumbers.
Yes. Yeah. It's all part of the plan.
Whoops.
Um,
Just walking faster makes doing all this stuff easy. I need a bigger one.
I need to look at it. Do you think you can expand it? So all you'll need is
Yeah, I can expand it that way, right? Yeah, I can.
because you'll just need more.
Yeah, I can expand it by a few.
Man, Midnight, long time no see. Man, everybody's joining the stream today. How have you been? I need to have the bot working, but
The only thing, the only person you need to jump in is Juan, and then it'll really be a back down memory lane.
Oh,
reunion,
yeah.
everybody popping back in.
Yeah. So what's being worked on right now is this is the Iceway. I'm not sure if you have seen the Iceway, but basically, it's a super fast mode of transportation. Oh god. We built this a while ago, and to light it, instead of using torches, which are ugly, I put lava behind glass. I got all the lava from down here. This used to be 2 lava pits. There was a pit here, and there was a pit here. So basically all those blocks are now in the hallway. And out of those blocks, I have 2 more buckets of lava left. So right now I'm going to put those into the different wall. And then I'm going to flood this with water. And then take away the dirt that I put here. So this would be a giant pool. And then we're going to fill it with sea cucumbers to light it up. So whenever you're traveling up here, you can see through the floor. And instead of seeing a lava pit, you'll see a sea pickle pit. It's almost a tongue twister. So I'm like step 2 out of a bunch of steps into turning this into a sea pickle pit. We have one already. I'm not sure if Deep has seen this one, but oh no! Aw, man. Kiki?
Hmm.
Okay.
Yes. Wee! I love when I tap out the game.
Oh no, it crashed on me.
Oh wait, it crashed on you?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm gonna be probably downstairs or something. Yeah, it left me right where I was running up the stairs. So yeah. Oh, I almost jumped down the alligator. Oh my god. Cannot talk today. So over here is the first test of the sea pickle pit. And I like it. Welcome back, Kiki.
Thanks. Oh, cool. All my stuff isn't gone. 'Cause I was in the process of throwing all my stuff in in this ender chest so I can have more space.
Oh no.
It was really like the moment that happened. I was just like, "Is it because I tapped out? I didn't think I was tapped out that long."
Okay. So yeah, I'm basically gonna turn that lava pit in, because this used to be a lava pit too, and I'm gonna turn that other lava
Wait,
pit.
you used to have a lava pit that close to your village?
Yeah, it was covered in dirt, and like maybe 2 blocks were missing. So whenever you're like running through the field, and then you look and there's a hole with lava under it. So I dug down, as you can tell by the little stepped pattern. I dug down
Yeah.
and like revealed this whole lava pit, and then I kind of ignored it for a long time, and then I started using it to cook instead of using coal because it's better to. Well, it's at one point I was pro coal, and then I was pro lava, and now I'm pro bamboo.
Pro bamboo.
So, because
Oh, has Deep seen all the add-ons to your place?
I don't not yet. I don't think you can see over there the farms on top. But yeah. So basically, every lava pit that we use downstairs to fill in to light the hallways is basically going to turn into one of these. They may have more pickles because I built this above ground, and at nighttime it looks kind of cool. I don't know what it's going to look like in a cave, so it's a bit of an experiment. Shush! And yeah, so that's to kind of figure that out. Is that squatter still in here? No.
They might have fallen in between my house and the barn. You have to check there.
He did. Yeah,
Because that's where they all kind of seem to be going.
yeah. So one of these guys was trying to take your house deep. But yeah, that's basically what we're working on now. Turning that first lava pit underground into a pickle pit. Let's see. Been busy, not touch off, and died, working out, started rapping, and playing CS again. Cool. Wire rapping. Okay. So are all of those like New Year's resolutions, or are those like new lifestyle things? Waiting for you to one day run out of lava in the overworld cave systems from lighting it all up. Yeah, so if we end up running, I promise Kiki, if we run out of lava underground, then I will go to the nether against my wishes to get more lava.
I'm looking forward to that day.
Why Kiki just gonna be pouring lava off somewhere? Like, oh, we ran out. I don't know how we ran out so quickly.
Yep. Totally gonna be me. It's gonna be 10,000 obsidian pools all of a sudden here. I wonder where they all came from.
Let's see. Yeah, and then Kumba. I don't know. Maybe like for the win specials automatic. Yes. Kind of like New Year's resolutions minus the CS:GO game. Okay. Cool. Strict diet since the first and almost last 10 pounds. Congratulations. Awesome. Before that was on sort of a strict diet, but was it exercising? Cool. A lot of people say it's a combination. The whole move more, eat less. Alright. But then if you move too much, then you gotta eat more because then you'll get tired. So,
But you have to eat the right thing when you eat more.
yeah. Or else you'll still be tired and you're just eating.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here is the pumpkin, and melon farm. They are about to overflow the chest because we don't have a use for these right now.
Well, we don't have that many farmers because they won't do their job, so they keep getting fired.
Oh yeah, we try to. Is that we got these to trade with them, right?
Yes, to get emeralds, so we can have unlimited emeralds.
Yeah.
But then they won't do their job, or they take forever to go back to their workbench or something.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
So it doesn't reset, so we can spend more.
Let's see. much more than hot chocolate, so you're addicted to chocolate milk. Okay. There's only specific chocolate milk that I can drink. Or else it's not a good time. Eliminated milk, that helped too. Plus less than 50 grams net carbs every day, which is a mix of carbs and sugar. Drink milk with Nesquik. When's the last time did you have Nesquik?
Never had Nesquik before.
What?
Kid that's at the store. Had Nesquik before I ever had Nesquik.
Wait. Y'all used to get it from the store, but you never had it?
No, I remember getting from the store.
Did y'all buy it?
I don't remember.
Okay, we gotta get Ray Ray some Nesquik.
Oh man, Nesquik was so good.
Oh my god. And then, as a kid, you would just put too much in. You're like, you only need like 1 or 2 scoops. But
Yeah,
you're
but you're like, nah.
I think we need 7.
Yeah.
And it's all crunchy and dust pockets. You start choking. You're like, 7's too many.
But it was worth it.
Yeah, man, that brought me back. Do they have like a small container instead of like that big canister or whatever it was in? I don't remember it.
Maybe.
Yeah, I feel maybe if they or do they have like self-serve little packets? I feel like that would be something that would happen nowadays. Let's see, prefer the powder to the. We never did the syrup. Did you ever do the syrup?
No. Only syrup that I did was like the Hershey syrup.
Oh, okay. And you would use that to make chocolate milk? 'Cause I think the only time we used Hershey's syrup was to put on ice cream, and we maybe once we had some.
Yeah, I think it was just like it would depend on what might have been on sale back when me and my sister would drink it. Because sometimes they'll get like the Nestle, or sometimes they would do the chocolate syrup.
Okay.
Either way, I would always put way too much up in there to make it super chocolatey. But it was so good though.
Okay. 2 different family members got you 3 syrup bottles with collectible spoons as a gift for Christmas. That's cool. You haven't been able to touch it because of diet. Well, whenever you get a cheat day, if you can have cheat days, just found it funny that your mom and aunt were on the same wavelength and got you the same gift. That's funny. Yeah, they have a small container, not self-service packets. Oh, okay. No cheat days for 3 months. Okay. Yeah, 3 months is depending on what the thing is that you can't do for 3 months. 3 months could be like if you hide it so where you can't see it, then 3 months will pass and be like, oh, where did I put that thing?
Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah. So
As long as nothing triggers you to remember it.
yeah, like next stream will be like,
Watching
hey.
Food Channel.
Next stream be like, hey, Ray Ray's gonna drink Nesquik for the first time on stream. I'd keep that eye live with family. I think I'll eat junk, including Girl Scout cookies. Oh, I always feel bad about the Girl Scout cookies.
I hate Girl Scout cookies.
What?
I hate
Why?
every single one of them.
Wait.
They They don't taste sweet at all to me.
What's up with your taste buds?
There's nothing wrong with them. It saves me a crap ton of money compared to other people who always buy a crap ton of Girl Scout cookies. I ain't got to worry about that stuff. I see them almost like, no, thank you, and keep on walking. I save a crap ton of money
Like, would
going
you like? You're like,
places.
nah, that crap's nasty. Get out of here, kid.
Basically.
Oh, wow, I take great offense. um, so I always feel bad because I don't carry cash, and like, they don't got Square or nothing. So like,
You think a little kid would like, we
they,
take credit cards right now. He would
yeah,
like to give me your credit card.
yeah, they haven't modernized. Like, put my
And I don't
phone up
see
NFC,
why
like
not.
boop, Samsung Pay or whatever, Apple Pay,
Yeah.
Google
They got their
Pay.
parents out there. They should have realized that people just don't carry,
Well, I'm
cash on them a
wondering.
lot of the time.
Yeah, especially now that things are modernizing. I'm wondering like what the policy is for all of that. Like, can they improvise and be like, nobody carries cash nowadays. Can we get Square?
I mean, as long as the parent probably agrees someone to work it or something, I don't see why not.
Yeah.
That's literally how my hairstylist works. She like, oh, she carries a square with her so I can pay with card. They don't
Yeah.
even have a register at their place.
Even my store has Square.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Or I can be like, I pop open my phone and be like, what you need? All right, cash, thank you. Boo-doo-doo-doo. I'll email you a receipt. I don't have a paper printer thing, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I'm like, come on. But yes, so you don't like any of them? Not even a little bit?
No, they're not sweet to me.
What about the Samoas?
Nope.
Do you like coconut?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Um, Before I thought I only liked Samoas. Recently I basically somebody got a bunch of them, like a bunch of different flavors, and I was able to try them all. And I don't I don't know. So uh Bell says, wait, you don't like tagalongs? Thank you, Barry Butcher, or whatever it is. uh,
Nope. I don't like a single one of any type of Girl Scout cookies.
wow. I can have dark chocolate, so eating something that fits within that tastes like Samoa's. Okay. Cool, cool,
Oh
cool.
yeah, dark chocolate is apparently supposed to be like the healthiest out of all the kinds of chocolate.
Yes, because it's so basically just what chocolate's made out of, like the bean, um, that has benefits to it, and unprocessed and like unsweetened and lightened by milk and sugar and all that kind of stuff. The pure ingredient that chocolate is beneficial. But to make milk chocolate and white chocolate, you add a bunch of butter, sugar, and milk, and that's the bad parts.
Ew, okay, so dark chocolate is closer pure.
Yeah, because it's like they're like,
Oh.
we don't want you to eat charcoal, so we added a tiny bit of milk or a tiny bit of sugar or whatever they add to it, and they're like, this doesn't taste like liquid oil. Have this. 98%
That's
oil.
why. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Dark chocolate just is like it's an every now and then thing.
Yeah. You can binge eat 72 to 76 dark chocolate, but 90% is too bitter. 90% has less than 1 gram of added. sugar. Okay, so it goes by the grams.
Oh, so that's why a lot of those chocolate bars be having like those different percentages on it, and I'm trying to figure out
Yeah.
what in the world they mean.
Like, this is candy, not math. What are y'all doing?
Yeah, I didn't know. So like, this is a 70%. I want the 85%. I'm so like, what does that even mean? 85% of what?
I don't know what
Makes
percentage is too much for
sense.
me. I kind of want to.
I gotta wait till they go on sale to try now, because I'm
Yeah.
interested now.
And the thing is, it's like with chocolate, it's like once you have, um, once you try one, you gotta like completely cleanse your palate because the sugar will carry over to the other one.
Well, I mean, that one is like dark chocolate, and there's already barely any sugar in it to begin with.
Well, even then, if you're like going from like 70 to 90, you're like, 90's gross, but that's because that 2 grams actually carried over. So,
True.
but if you go, I guess you would have to go from, I don't know, because then even like the 1 gram would carry over into the other one. So you're like, why does 90 taste just like 70?
True, true. I don't know. Chocolate for me is really weird because if I eat chocolate, it like dries my mouth out. So I always have to have water.
Really?
Yeah, if I eat any amount of chocolate, I have to have water with me because I'm like, I don't know, I'm like, after I finish eating, I feel like so dehydrated.
Huh. Interesting. Ping! Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. You eat 86 enjoyably, but you have to force yourself to 90%. Cool. I eat that. Try to eat if you eat them back to back. Oh, you can tell the difference. So like between percents is like a big jump. If you have any chocolate, you need to wash the taste out of your mouth. Yeah, yeah. I know with like sushi and stuff like that, they have like that piece of ginger that you would like cleanse your palate with. Um,
I thought that's what the wasabi was there for. I didn't know
yeah,
what the
just
ginger was
burn
there
it
for.
clean.
I thought the wasabi was there for a palate cleanser.
Oh my god. Cleansed by fire. Oh. Yeah. um 72 and 80 easily tell the difference. Okay. Now I gotta try them. I gotta find out where. I think the only place that I saw those was Target. So I gotta go find a Target and then find it on sale.
I'm gonna keep track of my Kroger's about when they go on sale. Because we have like, it's like 72, 80, 85, 90, and I think there might even be a 92%.
92. I might just grab a 92 just and be like, all right, let's jump into the deep end. If you have any chocolate. Oh, wait. Unless it's cake, then you're good. Okay. Speaking of chocolate cake, do you like chocolate cake?
Okay, so I'm also weird on my cakes. I like chocolate cake, but it has to have like white or like vanilla frosting on it.
Okay.
And if it's white or yellow cake, it has to have chocolate frosting.
Wait. Why?
I don't know. I really hate when people put like chocolate frosting on chocolate cake or white cake with white frosting. I really hate it. It's like one of my weird pet peeves.
So, just from the looks of it, you're like, I won't even touch it. It's stupid.
I mean, kinda, yeah.
Okay.
And just like red velvet needs to have cream cheese frosting.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. Cause they have to balance each other. They're like, oh, I accidentally poured too much flavoring on this thing, so now I need something like, what would you describe that flavor as? Cheesy or something to like break through all that red taste.
And it has to be buttercream frosting. I hate whipped.
I agree 100%.
Yes.
Um, do you like whipped cream?
Uh, I prefer the Ready Whip,
Which is a brand
the
of
one in the
whipped cream,
can.
but it's a brand of whipped
It,
cream, right?
well, like okay, so like there's like the tub whipped cream, like whipped topping. Is it whipped topping and whipped cream the same thing or is it different?
Oh, I don't know.
Because the whipped topping, it's okay,
Doesn't
but I
it?
prefer, like you said, the Ready Whip.
Okay. Doesn't ew. The tub was gross. Uh, let's see. They have that everywhere, pretty much. Pharmacy. They got stores. Oh, Walmart. Okay, I go into Walmart's all the time looking for stuff. Uh, the G. Oh, good luck on the 92%. Oh, I gotta try it on stream. Okay, fine.
Yes.
Okay, I'll try it one day before the stream. See here, I thought that for palate cleanser you would use wasabi in large clumps. It also works for flare-ups with allergies. Okay, so I think I haven't had the one in the tub, so I don't know about that. But I think every time I've seen whipped cream, it comes out of an aerosol can. So for the one that you prefer, I don't like it.
Yeah, like the aerosol can I like, but the tub is really good for making cheesecakes.
Okay,
It's probably the only form I prefer eating it like.
okay. Homemade is good too. You would make it with like a mixer or something like that.
Oh, I've never actually did that, but that would actually be kind of cool.
Ooh, you should try that the next time you make a cake.
I wouldn't know what to use it on. I would have to. I don't
Pumpkin
make
pie.
cakes often. Like the only cakes I make are like pound cakes, and you don't really put any on pound cake.
Okay. What about put it on pumpkin pie? That's kind of like
No,
per serving,
no,
right?
pumpkin pie can be burned in the trash
Wait,
no.
wait. Oh, sweet potato pie?
There you go. There you go.
They're the same thing. They're both
No, they're not. They're
okay.
not the same whatsoever.
Um, thank you, Kiki. I was about to hit the button, but okay. Um, so they're both
Nah, no, don't even. They're not the same. I don't care what you say. Sweet potato pie and pumpkin pie is nowhere near the same.
I can't tell the difference.
They're not the same whatsoever.
They're both orange.
They're two different sides for a reason. You got the people that prefer pumpkin pie during Thanksgiving, and then you got the people that prefer sweet potato pie. There's a difference because they don't taste the same.
They is it's pecan pie and then whatever orange pie somebody brings, and pecan pie is good, and then whatever orange pie is there is not good.
I prefer derby pie, but pecan pie is also good though.
Derby?
Mm-hmm.
What's derby?
It's basically Pecan pie, but it has chocolate chips in it.
Oh.
So it's just it was made. It's like a Kentucky staple. I learned about it when I went to school to Kentucky. And I was also like, this is my new favorite pie because it has pecan and chocolate chips in it.
Okay. That's very interesting. Hmm. I've s- I think I've seen variations on pecan pie. I think I've seen like a chocolate pecan pie, but not like a chocolate chip.
Yeah, no, it's not like chocolate mixed in to make it like chocolate looking. It's like actual like chocolate chips up in there, which would
Okay.
make it. That's what makes it derby pie.
Hmm. Interesting. Uh, let's see. Chocolate cream pie, Boston cream pie, hot chocolate. Oh, many things to use whipped cream on. Okay. You hate sweet potato pie, but love pumpkin pie? Opposites.
See?
Wait, no. So basically, nobody buys pumpkin pie, and the only ones that I've had at my house are sweet potato pies, probably. I
I
don't know.
guess.
I don't know. All I know
You're either on one side or the other. There's nobody that says, "Oh, they both taste the same, so I eat both of them." Is either you like one or you like the other.
I gotta figure out what each of them taste like because they're just both the orange pie that I don't like. And maybe what's happening is they keep getting pumpkin pies, and maybe I'm on the same team as y'all. It's just they won't buy the other one.
You don't have to be on the same team as long as you know that pumpkin pie and sweet potato pie do not taste the same whatsoever.
I gotta figure that out. They might both be orange, but they definitely don't taste the same. You're allergic to tree nuts, so you can't have pecan pie. Oh no!
Oof, I feel so bad for you.
I think Ray Ray's brother is allergic to the same
Being like the
thing.
tree nuts would be the worst.
Which
It's like
which
the peanut butter.
which ones are tree nuts? So you got
Isn't it like
pecans,
pecans, walnut,
walnuts.
peanuts? Question mark? Or no, cashews?
Oh, okay, I think cashews because I think aren't they like a like they come in like an apple shape or something?
Yeah, something like that. Um. Ah!
Yeah, right. Um.
Run away!
Uh,
Sleep, 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 sleep,
okay,
sleep,
okay,
sleep,
okay,
sleep,
okay,
sleep,
okay,
sleep,
okay,
sleep.
okay, okay.
Please
Um,
don't find me underneath the stairs. Please don't find me underneath the stairs.
almonds.
He found me! Stop shooting me!
Do you need help?
I'm good. I killed him.
Um, can't have most wedding cakes because they use almond extract. So almonds are tree nuts too?
Oh yeah, I think so too.
Huh. I know certain almonds give me heartburn. Yes. Okay. Um yeah, sometimes almonds give me heartburn, but most of the time it's nothing like they don't nothing happens. Um like I think if it's an almond by itself, there's a chance for it to give me heartburn.
Get. Sorry about that. Hold up. Okay.
You sure you don't
Okay.
need help?
Sorry, there was just a little infant station inside the ice castle, but I dealt with it. You can continue on.
Okay. Uh, uh, all I can think of is infant station. Um, okay. Okay. Almonds, heartburn. Yeah, if almonds are with something, then I don't have any problems most of the time. I don't think I've had a issue if almonds were in something. But if it's just regular, I'm like, oh, I want a handful of almonds. I'm gonna get heartburn. I don't know what it is. Bananas give me heartburn too, so I don't know if that maybe they both have the same thing in them. I'm not sure. But yeah. Ray. Ray's off doing something. Oh, hydration. Oh, I'm out of water. Ray.
Not sooner. It's some more sooner.
I didn't know. Your brother's allergic to
Walnut, powder butters.
what about pecans?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, same thing.
Oh, I just remember sweet potato pie technically has almond flavoring in it, so I don't like almond extract.
Okay,
So that might be another reason why Midnight Bell might not like sweet potato pie.
wait,
Oh.
pumpkin?
No, sweet potato.
Wait, no,
They
I
said
thought.
that they hate sweet potato pie but love pumpkin, and I know sweet potato pie has almond extract in it.
Oh, so y'all are opposite.
Yes, we're opposites.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Ray.
At least when I make my sweet potato pies, I know they have almond extract in it.
Hydration time. You might have a sensitivity to almonds or the areas that they grow in. Okay. Not all sweet potato pie have almond extract. Okay.
Hmm.
Maybe the lack of that makes you dislike it.
I don't know. I don't buy
I
store buy
I
bought
think
sweet potato.
I think it's an orange boring pie.
Oh my god. Even this orange.
It's orange and it's boring. It's mushy. Ugh. Okay, so I finally, after like an hour and a half, cleared out 2 buckets of lava.
What?
I finally put them in the walls, and now
It's taking you 2 hours to put 2 buckets of lava
hey,
in the wall.
hey, there's a bunch of stuff going on, and now I'm gonna scoop it up. Yeah, there we go.
This time it took you to get rid of 2 buckets of lava. I almost have a full stack of blue ice.
Actually, you know what I just realized?
Boy.
I only need 2 buckets of lava. Water. Because if I put them right, I can make an infinite water source.
Yep.
And I wouldn't need any of this other stuff. So basically, I just wasted a bunch of time.
Oh my god.
And there you go. Infinite water source already.
I can't believe you.
Oh, I can. That's par for the course for me. There we go. But yeah. So since one time you had a wedding cake with almond extract in it was heaven. Totally worse. Needing an EpiPen and a trip to the emergency room. Oh no! So, I enjoyed baked goods with it in it. Okay. Oh no. Yeah, I have a few relatives that have food allergies too.
I'm just glad I don't have one where I need an EpiPen. I couldn't live with myself having to stick myself with something like that because I ate something wrong.
So, can you get shots?
Who, me?
Yes.
Get it?
Well,
Or you mean
I
like,
guess, actually, are you scared of getting shots? There we go.
okay, so I hate needles. And like, it's really weird for me to feel safe on like giving like when the doctors like need blood or something.
Uh-huh.
I physically like I'm not one of those people that can't look at the needle. I physically have to watch the needle go in to make sure I don't like. It's like I guess how I cope with how beings. I don't know. It's really weird. I have to see the
Okay.
needle when they're about to stick me, or else I'm going to like physically like extremely tense up and jump when the needle gets anywhere near me, which doesn't help.
So you have to see the needle, or you have to see it go?
I have to see them. I have to see the needle. Like when they stick me, I physically watch them put the needle in me, and then I can look away after that.
Oh. So you just need to see the start of it, and then they could just.
Yes.
I can't. I don't mind getting a shot, but I don't want to see it. I'm like, they're like, it's gonna pinch. I'm like, okay, don't. I'm gonna look this way, and then you do what you're gonna do over there, and then we'll be fine.
I have to look because it like I don't know, it like mentally prepares myself. So, because if I don't look, it's 9 out of 10. I'm gonna jump, and then they're gonna miss the vein, and then they're gonna like, oh well, we gotta go in there a second time. I'm gonna be like, I'm sorry, but you're not going in there a second time. You're just not getting any.
We're just not doing this today.
Yeah.
Uh, okay, let me. Nah, okay. Yeah, I'm also allergic to fish and shellfish, which sucks because fatty fish would be perfect. Oh yeah, like tuna, right?
Ah, shellfish and fish is so good. You missing out on so much.
Yeah, stick yourself with an EpiPen either. Yeah, have a fear of needles. Just can't do it with even if those you've had, mom or dad. Use them on at least 6 times in your life. Every time due to others' fault. Okay. Yeah, sometimes the bake. Sure, no nuts were in the pastry, candy, baked good, but they forgot to say no and. Oh, they forgot or said no when there was some. Ah. So, do you still try to get baked goods and like you make them yourself, or do you have to just pass on them? There we go.
Ah, they made it where you can't sleep in the water no more.
What? Why would they do that?
I don't know, tacos. Sleeping in the water totally is a physics that everybody is allowed to.
I know.
It's snowing.
Of all the things to patch out. Like, oh, we
That's what they patched.
They're like, oh, we forgot. People can sleep underwater. Oh my god.
I just tried that because I was in the middle and I didn't want to get out.
You still get them back. The first reaction. But there, you've never gone back. Oh. Never gone back. It actually gave you. It would have been wrong, so you had to get it done again. Oh no. Yeah. I'd say the only thing that I hate about getting a shot is they can't find my veins.
Isn't it supposed to be like your dominant arm is supposed to be like where you get blood from because that's usually like where your vein should be like where they should be like the easiest to find because it's the most worked arm or something.
Yeah. What did I just put down? Okay.
Mine's the opposite.
Oh, it's an arm that you don't use?
Yeah, it's my left arm. I can literally see the vein, and every time I need to go, they always ask for my dominant. I'm like, nope. I give them this arm, and I tell them which vein they're gonna use because it's the only one I'm allowing them to use. Because I know it works every single time, and I'm like, if you can't get it, we ain't getting it today. Then I'm going on with life.
You know what? I think I need a conduit.
Wait, for what?
Because I can't see under this water. Yeah. How do we build a conduit? You're stuck in a wheelchair because you couldn't walk. Your body was shaking so bad. Oh no, your adrenaline kicks in. Oh no.
Are you okay?
I never go in the left door. But this time I did, and there was an axe and a hand in my face. I was like, ah! I forgot why I came up here. I came up here. Oh, conduit stuff. Let's see. I need the stuff to make the conduit, which is the Nautilus shells.
There, if you can't find one, there's some in my fishing chest above.
Cool. And then the heart of the sea. Ooh. Is it 9 or 4? Let's go with 9. And the heart of the sea. Do we have it in the tool chest? Not there. Not there. Nope. Junk drawers in the junk drawers. So yeah. How did we end up on pies from where we started.
Mm, $1 million question. And you talking about it. And then
Yeah.
Midnight Veil came in and then started talking about Nestle. And then from Nestle, we went to chocolate syrup. From chocolate
Yeah.
syrup, we went to
But
other
where?
sweets.
Yeah. But
And
where did it go from? From I was gonna pay off my mom's house and student loans and I was gonna. Well, I don't know. It's like I was gonna get a house and then my sister would move in here.
oh yeah, we were talking about how that was a great idea and stuff.
And then be a landlord.
Because you're talking about then you
Then
can just do that for the rest.
and then something from there. But yeah, so I would think about doing that. Basically, one thing I don't think I can actually do it because of the way things are set up here. So I'd have to figure out if it's possible. Um, if not, then I would just move this. I would. I don't know. I'd figure out a way to get it to work. But yeah. So basically, just pay off everything and then invest. Um, leave myself. Oh, so as far as the investing goes, when when I said $1 million up front, you said that you would invest it and then live off of it. Um, because it's only an 11% return every 5 years, with $1 million, you would basically have to divide it up into what was it? Because it's every 5 years, you have to divide it into five, and yeah. So every because you divided it up into five, they would you would like set them to where they would uh they would basically mature every year. You set them up to where they would like leapfrog each other. So every year, one of them would be coming to maturity, and
Mm-hmm.
if you divided it up, it'd be 200,000. 200,000 times 11% is 2,200. Could you realistically live off of 2,200 pre-tax? Actually, without the taxes and all that kind of stuff, could you live off of 2,200 a year?
Probably not.
No,
I mean,
because your house is paid for, so you would have it. You'd have the utilities and all that kind of stuff.
maybe. Maybe.
Okay. Well, actually,
Long as
no.
like no, like well, I guess I have all the other stuff technically saved up for in the case any emergency stuff pops up.
Actually, no. I just realized you invest. We already invested like 3/4 of it already. So you would get a quarter of that. So you would get. You would only get 6,000
Yeah.
every year.
I don't know.
So it'd be like an extra tax. So basically, it would be like an extra tax return, like a real big one.
Yeah, basically.
So
So the land being a property or real estate person would be probably more realistic, like you said.
okay. So with that, um, you would have to pay certain things. Other things would be in the tenant's name, and then you would spend basically spend your time being like a maintenance person. So, is that something that you would like to do? Are you a handy person?
Nope, I would use that extra money to, charge them because of you let this said thing happen. So now you're gonna have to pay extra to basically cover for me having to pay somebody else to get it fixed.
Okay.
And then it's all like, okay, now that the money has been made back on what needed to be, then the rent will go back down. Either way, you're gonna pay for it because of the fact that you did it.
Oh, excuse me. Um. Okay. So depending on if you have good tenants or bad tenants, you would either break even or lose money, or you'd actually make money. Uh,
Yes.
w- is that something like? Would that be your side gig, or do you think you can make that your main gig? Depending on the tenant, like it may be a hassle.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it would have to depend. Like, I would try it, and then if I didn't like it, I would probably I don't know.
Sell the house, get the money back.
Yeah, and then do something else, and then like maybe have like a different like part-time job or something.
Okay. Um. So you wouldn't try to live off of that amount because that's what 10 years at 22. So it'd be like a just getting by for 10 years, but you could stream all day, every day.
Yeah, and I mean, as long as nobody like streaming knows that I made the money, I guess it wouldn't be too bad. Because if people, I don't know, I feel like if people knew that, oh, you won $1 million, then why do I need to donate anything to you?
Ah.
Or like, you don't need this. Oh my God, what the? Ah! What the?
Yeah, all
What
right.
the fudge? Oh my God, I gotta murder somebody real quick. Get out my boat. Get out. Get out. Fudge, where the fuck did the zombie villagers come from?
Oh,
Um,
I completely forgot what I was doing.
Oh my gosh, the zombie villager was just. I hit one of those water patches from where the ice melted, so I was going slow, and then a zombie villager was on the freaking road, and then he just hopped in the boat, and I was just getting hurt while going Mach 400 down. So I had to jump out the boat, and it just kept sliding. You need to find that hole and block it up because it's obviously there's issues.
I didn't find a what you call it. So
Oh, the heart.
yeah. So I wonder if there's like a special. God, we have so many mine cards. If there's like a special chest, because I know we had a spare. Where? Oh, where? But yeah. So you would stream, but then would you be worried that people would know, or? What?
I
I don't know.
mean, I guess you wouldn't really like. I don't know. I guess I wouldn't really talk about like my personal life,
Uh-huh.
like too much, like at least about like what my job is.
Okay.
I would say that's not something I like to talk about. You know, it's like a work from home kind of thing.
Hmm.
You
Okay.
know.
So. So what? So would you want to take the chance to like? I mean, like I got as long as nothing crazy happens and uh, about midnight says people donate to rich people all the time on Twitch.
Whoa, I mean, if you're talking about like the really big streamers, I mean, technically they need to make a living somehow.
Uh-huh.
So they're
Okay.
like, I'm donating to them to help them live and pay for their house and get food.
So do you think that it wouldn't be the same thing for you, or
Nah, because
I'm kind of
I mean,
curious.
I'm
I think I
like,
missed the link. Why you brought it up?
I'm thinking because like being a smaller streamer, you're not really that popular and stuff.
Uh,
And so like donations are already like scarce and hard to come by already anyways, unless you just have like generous people.
uh,
But still, I mean, maybe people could be different. I don't know.
okay. So, oh Jesus,
No, Taki, you should come to the skeleton farm.
really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Um. Okay, so let's say you set it up like to. Oh yeah. So would you go for the? You're like, I'm gonna go ahead and try to put in 10 years, live a modest kind of just low key life, and just put
I mean, I
all
like
into it.
being me. I'm pretty sure I could do it.
Mhm.
Now, if I had like a family and everything, I don't know how that would go, but how I am, I know I could probably do it. I can probably live off the bare minimum
Okay.
because I'm not one that likes to go out and
Oh
just.
no!
Hi, skeletons that are not moving. I'm assuming the game crashed again.
Well, well, well. Oh, I have
So,
no idea. This game is very unstable right now for some reason. Oh, it did not.
what you're saying, Midnight Bill, about the winning the lotto might get you followers. Now, I mean, they won't be followers for you. They'll be followers because you have money, and then they'll think, oh, maybe this person will give me money because they have a lot of money from hitting the lotto. So then you wonder, are they really there for you, or are they really only there for your money?
Okay.
Yeah, boy,
The
scary
wall
boys.
started disintegrating. I was like, oh no. Okay. So I think I would do the same. It's I because a million is not a lot. Actually, that's what it was. That's what it was. Because I mentioned like the big tax return every year. So I would basically put the 3/4 into different like I'd basically invest the 250 into the 5 different things to where they would ladder out, and they would basically give me like a big tax return every year. And I would basically pay off the biggest bills that I do have, and then just keep doing what I'm doing now. Because a
Taking
million
you so
is,
long to get to the skeleton farm.
well, it started me over. And, oh! Skeleton Farm!
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on my way. You're like, man, this tunnel got a lot longer than I remember.
That's what I was thinking. You know? But yeah, dividing them into 3 different ones.
Yeah, so basically it wouldn't change. Like, it's so sad that nowadays like $1 million is not really like a. It's a very big, potentially life-changing amount of money, but once you get to a certain part in your life where you have giant investments already, $1 million is not like the dream. It's not dream money.
Yeah.
Because it's like, if you have student loans, if you have a mortgage, if you have other family members who also have a mortgage and stuff like that, like, you can basically just take care of all those, and then
Be
those,
back to your everyday life.
with weight completely lifted off your shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, I don't know, you might have like an $800 monthly payment, and now it's gone. So then you're like, that's like a bunch of paychecks or something that you just don't have to give up anymore. So if it's like, if you're at a job that you don't like and you have to stay there because that's what pays the bills, once those bills are taken care of, you're like, well, now I'm not shackled here. I could save up some money and then try to start. We really need a glass pane there. start a new venture, a new chapter in. Okay. That was loud and abrupt. Hello.
Hello. You didn't notice anything on your way here?
Oh. No. The ice is done. Oh. The ice is done. Yeah.
6 blocks to spare.
Yes.
I'm rolling in money. Woo!
Cool. So, I need to design this thing. Oh, why am I going that way? This is the new way up. So, oh. So, I need to figure out how I want to do this, because this is a big external build. And this building right here is in a time-lapse video.
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually one that's edited and it's on YouTube.
Ooh, so that means
So, for
got to
this,
bring back in the cameraman.
yeah. And I don't think that computer has been turned on in like a year.
Oh my gosh.
So it's gonna need to do a bunch of updates. And yeah. So, yeah, this I really want to know why this tree is so big and it doesn't have a trunk. But yeah, so basically, this building is going to be torn down and rebuilt as a chunk build. It's gonna be kind of like a beach. Right now, it's kind of like a beach cabana, but I just kind of made a big square thing with a fence. So I'm gonna look up some other designs to get some inspiration and set out some kind of design to make it look nicer and more modern and more chunky. And then below this building, I kind of want like all the way down where the skeleton farm is. I kind of want to basically expand it all out to follow basically where the house is and just have it come straight down. So it'll basically be here, and there'll be a back room right here where you can go and get skeletons and all that kind of stuff. Yep. And then all the stuff that you would get from this will, because we're so close to bedrock. I think this is level 12 right here. I think this is level 12, so we do have some room to go down. Or maybe, I don't know. This is kind of like...
check.
Yeah. I basically want to... Maybe we'll go out and around. That way we can do more stuff. But basically I want all of the stuff that comes out of this machine to kind of go out and around and get sorted and pushed into other spots. So basically all the bones will go down into its own chest, all the armor and stuff
Taki
like
got
that.
all the way down here.
Oh god, we got plenty of room. Okay. Yeah, so basically the house build will come all the way down, and I want to have an area for enchanting and an area for the armor. Well, I don't know. I guess the armor will be over here. Or not. Well, yes, it'll be over here because we want to enchant the armor. I haven't completely fleshed everything out of what I want inside of it, but I do want to upgrade this entire area. So yeah, all of the all of the little headaches that we do have, where it's like this chest filled up, now we gotta put it over there. We gotta go up the stairs to fill in the chest and all that kind of stuff. Let's just go ahead and basically all of the stackable stuff. I need to figure out how to make a filter for that. But basically non-stackable stuff. Get a filter for that, so that'll go out to a junk drawer. But then that's all the stuff that doesn't stack will be
You're welcome.
Yeah, all the non-stackable stuff will be thrown into a junk drawer, and that's the stuff that we'll have to sort through. But all the stackable stuff, it'll go to what it needs to be used for. So like, we'll still need to pull out the bows, we'll still need to pull out the armor, but all the bones and stuff, maybe that'll just, I don't know, all the arrows, that'll go to its own little filter that just spits all of the
Arrows
into the
into
trash.
the.
You need space in your inventory.
No, it was just stuff I need to get rid of.
Okay. Yeah. So basically, all the stuff that comes out of this will, if instead of us moving it from one place to another, if I can automate it, we shall automate it. Yeah. So that'll be the next saga. Is the beach cabana or the beach house?
Cabana unana.
Yeah.
Cabana. Cabana.
But yeah. So we got the ice all done, and I got the other thing started. I still need to.
Mark 400. Woo!
I still need to finish that pickle puddle pond thingy. Yeah. So, is there anything else you wanted to get done today?
Nope, I just want to get that done and I am happy now.
Okay. Gotta go a little to watch the show. Okay. I wonder how much longer, because we've only done 2 parts of the 3-part question. I guess I'll go ahead and leave it for next stream. But yeah, let's go ahead and call it a night. Next stream is going to be very interesting. So, if anything, I would say come on by to the beginning of next stream.
Taco's gonna find himself some chocolate.
So, yeah. Either way, it'll be in the VOD and it'll be on YouTube. But yeah. Tune in the next stream. It'll be interesting. Yeah, that'll be it for tonight's stream. We have Kiki has finished the ice on the side. Oh, the walls. I wonder how we should do this, because I won't have the design down yet, and yeah, I don't know. I did part of the ceiling, but that's gonna take a while. Yeah, I'll make a point to go ahead and come up with some initial designs, and we'll start working on the surface level, and then we'll just build it all the way down to the around the rest. But yeah, that is it for today's stream. Be sure to tune in next stream at the beginning, and as always, it's DK for Takayaki Gaming. Today with me is Keeks the Beast.
Sip.
I'd like to thank you all for watching. Thanks for hanging out in chat. Thanks for supporting the channel in any way that you do. And I will see y'all next time.